want some alcohol?
I already poured mine some.
What the fuck? You didn't pour. What about us? You bitch. Pour me. Pour us. Pour us a drink. What is this? Whiskey?
Yeah, it's 18-year Chivas.
Chivas.
Scotch.
Where'd you get that from?
At the liquor store.
Duh.
Is that good? You want more?
Yeah, no, that's good.
All right.
That's good. Here, get good Brennan too. Yeah. Nice.
Appreciate it, boss, man.
But yeah,
Love it.
It's the good stuff.
It's the good stuff.
It's a little. I think it's kind of stout, but it's not bad.
It's kind of what?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
What'd you say?
I said it's a little stout. I think.
What does stout mean?
No, like I guess heavy, big, or not. Strong, I guess.
Oh my lord.
It's not as smooth as I would think it was, but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I get you, man. I get you. So when do you leave? You go back tomorrow?
Yeah.
How long is that drive?
6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Damn. That's just like battery acid. Fuck. So put some. What the fuck? You're supposed to sip that.
Bro.
Whiskey's for sipping, you boof. You want some more?
No. I'll wait a sec.
Hey, give me some of your Pepsi. Give me a little. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Come on, you want some?
I just poured water in mine, so.
Oh, that's much better. Oh my lord. So yeah, fucking 5 hours, man. What do you do over there? What is your position?
Yeah, so I help assist BP, well, Border Patrol for short.
Oh, okay.
So.
Dude, Border Patrol's no joke.
Yeah.
Those guys are no joke.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's like yeah, we load up in trucks. You know, we got our static points, which are, well, they're kind of useless, but not useless. But we also load up in trucks. We'll wait for stuff to come up on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, there's a sensor or a camera going off. We'll go check it out, and like we have to go out there with them, or sometimes we can just go out by ourselves. It's like well, yeah, pretty much. And if we find out there's people in the area, like, oh yeah, go out into the brush with these guys and go track them down.
Like cartel? Like what is it that you're really like looking for? Like who is it? Like
It's really just illegal IAs, just people just crossing.
Mhm.
I mean,
how frequent is that?
Right now it's calmed down a ton.
Mhm.
Like, cause I know we have a bunch of cameras and sensors.
Yeah.
But now we're expecting traffic to pick up more since we have one of our blimps went down, which are blimps. Well, yeah, they're pretty much exactly what I say. They're blimps, but they have like these thermal cameras. They can see out pretty far.
Oh, are they like big and white?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I saw them when I was out there. Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
And I thought they were like, I don't know. I thought they were like for like spaceship, but I didn't realize that they were for the government. That's crazy.
You thought they were a spaceship?
Yeah, I thought it was a spaceship. They look like fucking aliens. Because they're out in the middle of the desert, and it's just like this big ass white like fucking balloon that's in the air, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shit.
And what do they do? Like that's all they do is just scan for.
Yeah, I know.
Wetbacks.
There's people. Yeah. There's people that they I don't know if they're actually in the blimp, but I'm pretty sure they're down. But they.
Yeah, because it looks like they're pretty big enough to put somebody in there, right?
Yeah, but but there are people, they just watch the cameras like 24/7, and they make good money too.
Shit, I bet, man. I mean, cause like I didn't realize how crazy it is over there. Like it's like fucking just miles of like dirt and sand, and like desert.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You were on the further north side. You're on the.
Yeah, I wasn't that far from Juarez.
Yeah, you're in the more desolate spot. You're like 8 hours north of me, I think, probably.
Where are you stationed at?
South of Laredo.
Okay.
It's like an hour south.
Is that like the Panhandle part of Texas? Is that like the?
No, it's further south. It's like, kind of like imagine Brownsville, and you know how Texas has that little curve. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I don't know. Here's Brownsville.
Okay.
And then here is McAllen. Way up here is Laredo.
Okay.
Then you go further south. There's where I'm at. Here's Roma. And,
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, fuck. I didn't realize how big Texas was either too. Like, but Texas is huge. And like, what is one of the craziest things that you've like, I guess, encountered or seen like while being stationed out there?
Not a whole lot. I mean,
Is it pretty calm or like?
yeah, it's calmed down a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, and there really hasn't been much going on lately.
Mm.
Because I mean, we've gone out like I know like 3 weeks ago. A lot of them were getting away because we go out and track them, and they were just gone. They were not out there.
Mm-hmm. What are like methods people come in, like into Mexico, or from Mexico into the United States?
They'll come from like Mexico. They might take a boat and just go across, and then they'll just go on foot from there.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll go out to one road. They'll get picked up,
Mm-hmm.
and they may be dropped off at a different location to walk somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or they might just be picked up to just go wherever, pretty much.
Mm. Yeah, the way my my parents, well, my mom and my grandparents came, they became in like a trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and then like they had a false wall at the very end of it,
Yeah.
and they just stuffed like a shit ton of people in there.
Yeah.
That's how they came across.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, it's kind of funny.
Mm.
Shut that off.
Yeah, shut that shit off, man. Come on, no phones. No, you're good.
Me and my buddy were in Laredo,
Mhm.
I think, because he just got a house there.
Yeah.
And he actually lives there too, but he's from there. But I think it was like right before Christmas. You know, we were just doing like random stuff. I think we went to Home Depot. He got a tree,
Mm.
and then we were leaving. Now we were by the Home Depot. And, I see these 5. I think there was like 5 of them. They're just on the side of the road. They're like kind of like older guys, like maybe 40s, 50s. They had like these weird satchels and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, look, these weird guys, they're from IAs.
Yeah.
They're like jokingly.
And they really were?
Yeah, I
Holy
wasn't. There's a
shit.
semi truck right next to me, and I hear it honk its horn twice. And here we go, just 1, 2, 3. I'll walk right in front of me and get into the semi truck.
Holy shit, dude. And like people like, you don't really understand like how fucking insane it is like down there, dude. And just the journey, man. Like it's just, and then they come across with like a fucking water jug.
Yeah.
Like, and that's it, in a bag of whatever they have,
Mhm.
whatever kind of money they have and shit like that, dude. Like it is like a treacherous like journey. Treacherous as fuck. And not only that, like if you fucking actually like, so like I actually got in the Rio Grande.
Mhm.
And that bitch is cold. Like, it is fucking freezing cold.
Oh yeah, especially now.
It is so fucking cold. Like, blistering cold, dude. And it's just so crazy, like, how people just fucking walk miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles in, like, desert and, like, hot sun. And then, like, get that nice, cool refreshment. And then, like, they gotta go right back into it. Because, like, Texas, like, the other side, it doesn't just stop, you know? It's, like, it's all dirt and fucking cactuses and shit and twigs and tumbleweeds and whatnot.
I don't think they have as much traffic up there where you were because of that, because like the terrain, because it's so much to go.
It's so hardcore, dude.
Yeah, because a lot of people would die that way.
It's insane. It
Yeah.
really is. And it's just like, I don't know, but I mean there was people I mean, even I crossed into Mexico without having a passport and anything like that. Like I was easy, like I fucking walked into Mexico.
Yeah.
And the guys there at the park, they'll come on a horse, and they'll that area that's really close to the park is Bolquillas, right?
Yeah.
And they'll come over and they'll have all their like gifts and shit, and like little souvenirs, like cups, drinks and whatnot, and they'll sell them. And then they'll even do like an honor system where they'll put like a big ass like canteen with a lock on it, and you put the cash in there, and then like you take whatever you want, and kind of shit. It's crazy. And that little town, it's like their whole like economic system is based off of fucking tourism.
Yeah.
Like that's how they survive. It's crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause I've known about that place. I really want to go there.
It's
Haven't
badass.
gone yet.
It's
Yeah.
fucking badass. We gotta go, man. It's like you'd fucking love it. I loved it. It was fucking amazeballs. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but other than that, like, what else you do? Like, what else you see? Tell me some crazy stories.
Nothing too crazy. I mean, like we got a new. Because a lot of us are kind of mad about it because we're kind of low on people, and because we were working 8-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And now we're doing 12-hour shifts. And they want us to have 3 people in a truck,
And
no matter what, because we should do just 2.
Yeah.
sometimes there might be 3, but there's a little bit further south of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now we haven't found anything yet, but apparently there's like arms and drug trafficking, like going back and forth to Mexico.
Yeah.
So guns, stolen from here or wherever, probably ours. M4s, saws, 240s.
Yeah.
Just being brought into Mexico, and I think in that area there's drugs also coming our way.
Yeah.
Because there's less people there.
It's pretty wild, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why do we love cocaine so much? Like.
But that's what I kind of want to go there, because like, just do some more recon, like maybe, because I know like one of the landowners gave us permission to like go on their property, but see if they're like okay with us walking around, see if we see any sign.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to just be out there under night vision and just like lay up.
How do they train you to like deal with like when you come across like an IA? Like what are you supposed to do? Like you don't just like bash them in the head or anything like that, right? You just like, what do you do? Like
yeah, I mean really there's not much training. There was really no like hands-on formal training given to us. It was like
really
like before I left, and that's why I guess part of it's like they put the guys like me, the infantry guys, in the combat arms, chasing people more. But we still have like cooks and stuff with us, but I don't really think it makes that big of a difference. But yeah, we were just told like, yeah, your rules of force with your weapons and all that, and what you can't do. Like you can't shoot into Mexico.
You can't shoot into Mexico?
Yeah.
So only if they're in. And like y'all guys are trained to like shoot to kill. Is that what it is, or like what do y'all like? What do you mean by shooting?
Yes and no, because like shooting is like if you have to like say, it's kind of like because they don't want us to shoot anyone, obviously.
Right.
And it makes a big problem on us. And like a bullet, like our bullet going into Mexico is like an international event, and that's a big thing too.
Ooh.
And like, you also got to think like say I'm right here. Here's a guy with a gun or a knife or whatever running at me.
Yeah.
And then here's the river. I would have to probably move or do something because I can't exactly just shoot at him because that bullet will go straight through him and go into Mexico. And
so that's like a real big deal. Like that bullet cannot go into Mexico.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And it's like I see movies and they're just like start shooting, like lighting people up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, fuck, that's so crazy. That's so insane. And how like do they shoot unarmed people that come into Mexico, or like does somebody have to be attacking you to shoot them? Like
pretty much, yeah. Like so basically, yeah. Like if someone has a knife and it looks like they're kind of threatening to run at me,
yeah.
Like and they did not like you gotta try to de-escalate them too.
Mm-hmm.
But if it really comes down, it's like just end them, or if they have a gun. But like it's like you can't just like shoot an unarmed person either.
Yeah, because that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, and it's like it might depend on the situation. Like maybe if I saw my buddy, like this has never happened, but like say if my buddy was just being attacked by some big dude, and he was on the ground, maybe I could try to get him off. Mm-hmm. Which might be the smarter idea. Yeah. But you might be able to justify that, I think, possibly. Because, maybe I might not be able to take care of that guy either. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, I bet. But, I mean, I don't know. It's like, I think that's, like, for people that are, like, ultra violent. I feel like if you're just, like, a regular person that just has, like, a regular job over there, have a little tendita or something like that, just trying to get to America, I'm 100% sure those guys are not going to want to fight some big ass white dude like you, like I don't know, like I don't see that. I think maybe I'm just like Hollywooding it in my mind, like everything's like crazy and shit over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think it's also like the presence too, because I don't find myself intimidating. I don't think I am, but like
yeah, you're a goofy looking motherfucker.
It's like when you're there in a uniform and you're wearing a plate carrier. Yeah. And I don't. Well, yeah. Well, like let's say if I also have a rifle with me, you know. It shows off a big sense of force, and they're not gonna like want to mess around.
Yeah, that thing looks scary.
And people, it's like people are just since kids are indoctrinated to, obey like law enforcement and military or whatever. So.
Yeah. Yeah, show everybody your gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So-
pull that bitch out. That's the one that you use, like, that you carry around out there?
No.
No?
So
Okay.
I have an issued M4 over there. It's
Mhm.
not mine, but this is just mine.
Yeah. Look at that
This
thing.
is because you've seen my other one,
Yeah.
but this is the other one.
That's
I
fucking
didn't-
crazy.
I didn't build it, but I put this rail on it because I like these rails better.
Yeah.
And I've had this light. Sometimes I take this light off.
Yeah.
I carry this light with me because it's bright.
Dude, that thing fucking just, like, shines the shit out of people,
yeah,
dude.
it's a thousand luminous. So,
Damn.
and then
How does that look on the camera?
probably just
Holy shit. That's crazy.
You got this-
How much, oof. Like, fuck. I'd be terrified of that thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already just like, that's crazy. And how much money are you holding right there?
So the rifle, like just the rifle, when I first bought it, it was $1,200.
Mm.
But then I put this rail on it, which was $100.
Yeah.
This scope, new, they run for like, I think $450, $500, but
Yeah.
I got it used for $275, which that was a good deal.
Mm.
So it's like maybe, and this light was like $100. So
How easy was that for you to get?
I used to do a background check and buy it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like that simple. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, so maybe $1,700. But you know, this is a pretty good rifle.
You look so cool. My little school shooter. So sweet. Let me see.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Ugh. This fucking thing's heavy. For y'all looking, this thing is absolutely heavy. This is the heaviest thing I've ever held.
Yeah.
Besides,
And even
what were you saying?
oh yeah, I was just telling Brendan, like, yeah, I bought an IR laser for it too to run with my night vision.
Dude, the lasers are insane.
Yeah.
Like, the thing's fucking like they're fucking really bright and they can shine. Like, isn't it illegal to like shine it like at planes and shit? Cause can't planes see it?
Yeah, but I'm talking about an IR laser to where you can see it under night vision. So
What's that?
so basically, an IR laser, you can't see it visibly
Mhm.
without the night vision, but under it you will see the IR laser.
Yeah.
So that's how you aim to shoot stuff.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. I know you can passively aim with an optic with night vision, but
Mhm.
like it would burn up this. The dot in there would burn this up.
What does passively aim mean? What is that?
Like it's hard to do, but you know, if I had this on my helmet
Mm-hmm.
and I just lined it up with an optic,
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Mm.
Which is not. And it looks like you do that in video games, but
Yeah, and what is it like shooting a gun compared to, like, I don't know, video games? Like, because I feel like there's a lot of people that think they know what guns are like, and then they've never shot an actual gun, but all they have is like play like Call of Duty and shit. Like, what is?
I don't know. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's obviously kind of different, but you know, people that do play video games or airsoft, like they know the control is pretty much because like you're simulating it, maybe first person or however you see it, because like you know, maybe they don't see the mag release, but you know, they know, okay, I'm releasing the mag somehow.
Yeah.
And putting a new one in, and they always see, oh, slap the side or press it, which is the button right here.
Yeah.
So, and you know, they know the charging handle.
Give us a gun safety course real quick.
I mean, don't point it at anyone or anything. You want to destroy or kill. Keep it on safe until you're ready to fire. You know, I don't think I'd be too crazy about it.
I'm just saying, bro. Some people just don't know how to fucking fuck with guns, dude. And I hate when people will touch guns and they don't know how to touch them, and they put their fucking finger on the trigger like immediately. Like, oh, shit enrages me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I really, because people are scared of them. Like, you know.
Fuck yeah, I'm scared of them.
Once you know to use them, like, it's all it is plastic and metal and maybe wood. Like, there's nothing to be scared of.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it's just like, to me, like, you're holding something that can end somebody's life, you know? And it's like, I don't know. To me, it's like, it's so crazy how that thing can send a tiny little piece of metal like hundreds of miles an hour, you know? I don't know.
You know what's crazy? If I had the money, I could go and buy that and then go to Walmart, right? Like, if I passed the background check.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can just walk into Walmart with that shit.
Easily. Like, it's crazy.
Like,
you know,
where
it's...
do you have the ammo? Is it, like, in the cars? Or you don't have to answer that on camera, actually.
What?
Wait, what?
The ammo.
What about the ammo?
Clip. Like, do you keep it in the car or it's at home or, like, you don't have any?
She's like, I got it on me right now, bitch.
Actually, the only ammo I have, it was for my other Glock, the 26, the small tan one, but I forgot it at home. I left it on my dresser.
How much is ammo? Like, how much do you spend on ammo? Like, let's say a month.
It depends. I don't even know, because like I bought 500 rounds of 9.
Yeah.
Like a month ago, I think. I think it was, let's see, 500 rounds. It was like 30 cents a round. I don't know. I think it was like $270.
Yeah.
For 500 rounds.
Jesus, that's a lot of money.
And
that's
then,
crazy.
and I also bought like 500 rounds of 5.56 for that.
That's wild.
I still have plenty of it, but like, you know, I stockpile it in case, you know, if I ever need a good amount, or if it's, you know, just shooting. But also, like, you know, people go crazy and they go to stores and buy up all the ammo. It's hard to find, and the prices go up. Well, at least I have some.
Yeah, that's wild. They like go fucking berserk, man. They'll stand in lines for hours just to get shit. It's crazy. Do you do that too or no?
Not really, because I don't. The only time I buy like my ammo, like at Academy or Bass Pro, like, you know, a big store like that, is like if I'm buying like shotgun rounds. Yeah. But for like 9.556, yeah, I'll just order it, or there's this one store I go to because they do the same thing. Like, you can order it from them, but they'll do like bulk deals, and I end up paying like less. And then like I'll just pay like for 5.56 with them, I'll pay like 45 to 50 cents a round. Yeah. Versus 70 cents a round over at Academy. Which I'm saving like 20, 30 bucks.
That's awesome. I mean, like, and what is the difference between like hollow points and like what are the two different types of ammos? I really don't understand that shit.
Oh yeah, so like Full Metal Jacket and hollow points.
Yeah.
So generally, like, if you're gonna use them for like defense or something, you may want to have a hollow point. But let's see, I guess I can use my beanie here.
Nice.
So that's just kind of almost perfect, I think. So imagine like this is a bullet pretty much. Okay. Right now it's a Full Metal Jacket, which it's not. It's just curved like that. Let's say you tuck a little bit in like that. It's a hollow point because it's just a little bit hollow in the front. Yeah. In the middle, I guess. But basically, when you shoot a hollow point, when it enters something, it'll expand and cause more damage on the inside. Oof. And it's also better if hopefully it doesn't penetrate all the way through them. Yeah. And maybe hit someone else or something that you don't want to hit. Yeah. So that's the good thing about it.
But the Full Metal Jackets, they just tear through something, right?
Yeah, and not necessarily all the time, because these bullets can be weird. Because, you know, like, almost kind of like how, like, medical shit, like when I was taught, like, putting on a tourniquet, like, say if someone is shot here, you know, I may enter here, and I don't want to put a tourniquet here. I want to put it high and tight, because I may have done some weird shit and traveled up here and exited somewhere I didn't even see.
Do you think that's like, that's kind of like why they have that magic bullet theory whenever JFK got shot?
Like, what's the theory? I never heard of it.
So the magic bullet theory is like, he got shot and like there's just, I don't really know 100%. Do you want to pull it up real quick? Magic bullet theory. Yeah. It's like something like, it's like a weird bullet. The way it traveled into his chest. Here, let me search it up. Here you go. I got it. Go ahead. But I don't know. It's like it like weirdly went into his back and then went down somewhere. Like, I don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, that can happen. Like, maybe even if it hits a bone like the right way, it can like veer off somewhere else too.
Oh fuck! It bounces off somebody's bone. That's fucking crazy. Yep. What does it say? So the magic bullet theory graphically assumes that the media's message is a bullet fired from the media gun into the viewer's head. What? That's nothing what I was fucking talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about. Like, it's basically the same thing I just said.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's... Fuck. Oh, it was a single bullet theory. That's what it was. Single bullet often this.
Referring to the magic bullet theory.
Oh, okay.
In the back and exited through his throat.
Oh, fuck. Into the back? Into his back?
Into
And it
his
exited
back
to his
and
throat.
exited through his throat. But I thought he lean down for that second one, you know?
Is that the first bullet that shot him or the second bullet that shot him?
I mean,
But imagine, like, a bullet in your fucking back and come out of your throat. Just. Have you seen the video?
Of JFK?
Yeah.
Like back when I was a kid, yeah.
Dude,
but
that's-
not like. Is there like a close-up video?
There's a video you fucking see his
Like a
whole
simulation
brain
video.
explodes. Like they recorded the whole thing.
I've only seen the one in the distance where you see him in the limo and he just gets shot, and I just think his wife moves up to the front or something. Like
those photos are nasty, man.
No, yeah, the video's no joke, man. Like that thing, like it's. Somebody showed it to me in school. Yeah, we were in school. Like the teacher showed it to us, and it was like, "Look at this, guys!" And then you just see like they just fucking head just explodes. Like you just see pink and red and everything, and like she was picking up skull and everything. Like
I think it's kind of well, it's not funny, but it's funny, but
that's just hilarious.
like a few months ago, like someone showed us a video of it was like a cartel execution, but they just shot this guy 5 times in the face. And there's like one of his eyes pops out and there's blood going everywhere. But it's like one of our medics said, let's use this as a training thing. It's like, would you insert an MPA into this guy's nose to breathe better? And I was like, no, he's got too much trauma to his face.
Were you right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got too many eggs.
He doesn't even have a face anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've seen a couple of those cartel videos, man, and they're fucking like they're hard to watch, dude. They're fucking like I remember when I was like a kid and my uncle showed me. He was like, bro, like check this video. It's fucking crazy. And it was an uncle and a nephew, and he was like, this is just like us. And I was like, what the fuck? And he like held me down and made me watch the video. And it was the uncle got his head chopped off by a chainsaw. And then the nephew got his head chopped off like with a knife. Like they you see the fucking, they saw him, his fucking head like, through his neck, and just was like blood gushing out and shit. It's bad. It's so bad what they do, dude. Yeah, like the ISIS ones too. Like how they.
I haven't really gone down that rabbit hole. I went down like the worker ones where there's this one dude. He got caught in like a spinning machine, like.
Oh my god!
Dude,
yeah.
it's
Well, it's like a sewing thing, kind of like.
I don't know if it was sewing. Like,
what
it
it
was
do-
like industrial. Like, he like turned into literally like it just shredded.
It's like miles an hour just.
It just sucked
like.
him in.
I seen one where they there's a guy that here put it on this side so it's easier for you to. I seen
leave that there.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. Hold on, bitch. I've seen one where there was the worker one that you were talking about, where the guy their work, it's like a granite mining what is the word? A quarry. A mining quarry for granite, and one of the granite blocks like lands on this guy, like half of his body, chops his body in half pretty much, and then you see him trying to take off the fucking thing, and his body just like flops.
That's so gross. Move it, right? Like you keep it like that, but even.
That's probably somebody's kitchen countertop now.
No wonder it's so expensive.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Someone's soul.
Yeah. Or even like I didn't see the video, but like it wasn't too far from where we were, but apparently their camera caught a guy across the river in Mexico digging his own grave.
No way.
Yeah.
That's the most cruelest thing to do to somebody. Digging your own grave.
Mm-hmm.
Like they used to do that like in World War II, right? Like they would do that to the Nazis. Like start digging, motherfucker.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen it in movies.
Glorious Bastards.
yeah, Glorious Bastards. That's another one. Yeah. Damn, that fucking sucks. You digging your own grave. That's tough. What else have you heard of?
Yeah, and basically what I told you. I mean, it's not
Tell
that
me.
much going on.
I mean, nobody's heard your crazy stories.
Yeah.
I want to hear your crazy stories again.
So I'll tell you like a lot
What
of stuff.
is stuff you can't say? Like, is there stuff that you can't say?
No, maybe, but like there's like a lot of stuff I say in the group chat, I'm just kind of bullshitting.
Motherfucker, I'm like, dude, I'm thinking this motherfucker's doing like raids and shit.
It's like, I wish, but like, yeah, it's like, I think No, maybe you were out, but like, yeah, the video or the picture I sent of the cartel house, it looks like I'm taking a picture through a scope.
Yeah.
It's really just a set of binoculars.
You're a fucking fraud.
I just thought, oh, this looks like a cool picture, and I'm gonna send it in the chat. And this looks.
I fucking believe everything you say, dude. I believe every fucking thing you say. Like I your shit, your life scares me, bro. 100%. But I remember you telling me about a guy that got like pulled by like on a truck.
Oh yeah, there was that guy. Like yeah, I didn't see the body, but yeah, it was a while ago. But apparently, yeah, they found him floating in the river. But yeah, his face was like skinned off with a knife, and they drug him behind a truck or some type of car, and I think there's a bullet hole in his head.
So they leave presents for y'all too?
Yeah, is that meant for y'all? Do they leave shit for y'all?
Well,
Do they
no,
leave like a cooler with heads in it or anything like that, or like?
No,
They don't fuck with y'all in any type of way.
no,
Fuck. Do y'all fuck with them?
not really. I mean, it has been happened like at the bar, like there's obvious some people that are cartel there, but like some of them are cool. Like I haven't talked to any of them, but like my buddies at one of the bars that got closed down, they were shooting pool with them over there.
That's so crazy. It's like you're an army dude, and the cartel is like it's like that thing where like they played soccer, like in that no man's land, in like that was in World War One, right?
Yeah,
that's so crazy. Like the enemy and the enemies hanging out with each other. You know, that's so wild. That's crazy. Yeah. Tell me about that gun.
No, this one.
Yeah.
That's my Glock 19.
Glock 19.
It's pretty basic.
Glizzard.
I have the other slide for it here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just a 9mm.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic. But yeah, I wanna.
How much does one of those go for?
This one was on sale, I think. And actually, military and police, they like Glock has this program. I think it's called the Blue Gun program, to where you can get like $50 or $100 off.
If you're like a person in the service.
Yeah, pretty much. Which I didn't get that, but it was still on sale, which is about the same price. I think it was like $400.
Yeah.
And this one's a Gen 3, just like the little bit older version. But yeah, there's a Gen 5. It's a lot more. But all I did was this is all original, other than this spring. This spring's a little bit better, but I really want to put this slide on it, but it's not working right.
Yeah.
But this slide's that I made is a lot nicer.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, so you got the little cutout, which I got the better sights, this threaded barrel.
Yeah.
I can put a red dot right here.
Yeah. That's pretty wild. Yeah. How much does one of those go for?
Like the slide?
No, like the whole thing. What if I want a gun?
It kind of just depends. Like I said, I think this was like $400, or even I could buy one for you. Maybe get one for like $350, the cheapest.
Like give me a little bit.
But I think Glocks on average are like $450, $550.
That's so crazy. So wild. You know how we went from fucking shits like this to that. You know. Yeah. Talk about this one.
Yeah, that's like it's just a 22, but it's like it's a copy of the, I think 1873 Colt.
Yeah.
Which I think they made them back in like 45 and 38 back then. But yeah, this is all it is. I mean, it's pretty simple. Like what you said, like the way they were made.
How'd they make them?
Oh no, well, like you gotta think. Like I think it's cool how the designers, engineering. Cause
it's such a unique looking thing.
Because you think, just think of like the 1800s. When these came out, and like you had the black powder pistols, and you went to revolvers that were still black powder.
Yeah.
But you eventually made cartridges. But everything that goes, like all the springs in here and like the small parts you don't see, the way they work and everything. I think it's pretty cool. How
That's insane. And like they made a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. And even like the 1900s, just the advancement. How like we went from like bolt actions to semi-autos to full autos and all that.
The bolt one is the one that goes like ching. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, the one.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's and it's so crazy. Like it's like I said, it's just like such a unique design. Like it makes me think of you know the those cars, like they're like 1980s, like not 80s, but like 50s, 60s, and they had like spikes at the end, like a little like fin.
Oh yeah, the old Cadillacs.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, old Cadillacs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's so wild. It's so crazy. You know, and it's like why do they make them those shapes? They're like such weird, unique shapes.
Yeah, I think it's because like the 50s, like they're kind of thinking like
The future.
I guess, yeah, the future. Yeah, I think that was the main thing. Like
That's
why they
wild.
built them like that.
Well, I wonder what they were thinking back then. Like what now would it look like?
Mm-hmm.
It's like now it's like it's not really the same, you know. But we do have flying cars,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy.
We do not have flying cars.
Yeah, we do, motherfucker.
Yeah.
In development.
We
Like
have
in the-
flying
in the
cars. They're
fucking
called
warehouses?
planes and helicopters.
Oh, okay.
I mean, dude, it's
They
a
had
flying
them then,
bus.
too.
It's an air taxi. That's what they call them, right? Air taxis.
They had that back 100 years ago.
100 years ago?
Yeah.
No way. When did the first plane come out?
100 years. It's
Look it
like
up.
in
Pull it up.
24.
When did the first? When did the Wright brothers learn how to fly?
It would have been even earlier than that actually, because we had planes in World War One,
Yeah, that was crazy.
and that was like 1970.
And they had a little. I like the little like spinny thing in the middle. That's pretty dope.
Propeller.
Yeah. Here. Give me a little marker.
Which color?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna write my password down for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And then give me a sticky. You got a sticky over there? Sticky note. Cause I don't have to keep telling you my password every single time.
Yeah. Giving out your password to the whole world right now.
Yeah, I had to fucking censor it last time, dude. I don't know what the hell was looking through my phone, you know what I'm saying?
They made the airplane in 1903.
1903.
So it's like.
Dude, what?
And I think
2003? You're right, it was like 100 years ago. It's like over 100 years ago.
I think
first
there
commercial
were
plane.
people before them too that flew. They just got like the main credit.
First commercial.
Oh, like, didn't like Leonardo da Vinci like make like a bat-looking plane too?
Maybe.
1914, they had people on planes.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? 1914.
Yeah.
Like 9 years ago, 109 years ago.
Yeah, that was like I think more real planes, but I think it was a long, like, there's still like chariots and horses around. I think someone made like some type of, it's probably like a paraglider thing to fly pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that was like.
When they
counted
make
as the first
parachutes,
flight.
parachutes is crazy too. You
Oh,
flew,
yeah.
you jumped out of planes. Tell me about your
Yeah.
plane jumping experiences.
Yeah, that was fun.
Tell me your first time jumping out of a plane. Like, what were you thinking? Like whenever you were like, the day you found out. What was it? The day you found like, hey, Josh, we're gonna throw you out of a fucking plane. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I knew a whole year prior that I was gonna do it.
Really?
Because I had it in my contract, but I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna do this. It's like no one else I know is doing it.
Yeah, because
And-
everybody's talking like, oh, I want to go skydiving when I turn 18. Or I want to
Yeah.
go skydiving when I turn 21. It's like they never do.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like, what were you feeling? What were you thinking? Tell me.
So it's like, it's kind of just like in the back of my head, it's like normal. It's like, oh, sweet, I'm gonna jump out of planes when I actually do it. But
Yeah.
then I go to the school,
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to the school. I'm actually gonna do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, you do all the training. It's like it was 3 weeks long.
Mm.
So like, you know, we learned how to like jump off like a 3 foot platform. You know, jump off of towers
Mm.
with the harness and everything.
So you jumped off of towers before you even jumped out of the plane, like?
Yeah, that's to like simulate jumping out of the plane.
That's
to like,
scary.
yeah, I think it was.
Like you jump into like a inflatable bag or something, or like a
No.
mattress or something.
So I'm pretty sure it was a 32-foot tower, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're up there. You know, you got a harness. It's pretty simulated exactly like you have a parachute on.
Yeah.
Except without the heavy bag.
Mm-hmm.
Because the parachutes are fucking. Those ones, they're heavy. They're like 38 pounds. They're not comfortable to wear.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, so when you're in the plane, you gotta like, it's like you're like kind of dragging it a little bit.
Yeah, when you're sitting down, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Or well, because it's a lot of pressure on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not comfortable, but yeah. So basically, you know, like I'm using examples here, everyone. So like this is the tower,
Mhm.
and say like this is a pit here.
Yeah.
Or not a
See,
pit,
that's
but like
crystal.
yeah, a little mountain, or thing. But we have
Okay.
like the tower, some lines up
Mhm.
here. Then you know you have your harness hooked up to the lines.
Yeah.
You jump out, and you know, basically you gotta jump out far enough, and basically do the right procedures, and you have a simulated reserve parachute on the front of you that you would use, and you have to simulate using that too, and you'll have a grader downstairs watching you, and they'll see if you do it right, and if you you'll do it so many times to where they say you're good, but then basically there'll be people over here, they'll basically just catch you.
Like going like 30 miles an hour, like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And do people like not pass the class? Like,
yeah,
your dumbass is not jumping out of a plane, bro. You're fucking stupid.
I think it's really not. It's a super easy school because it's just do what you're told, do the right thing, and you'll get through. It's a participation award pretty much. But I mean, there's some people that quit or whatever, pretty much just like and all that. But
vaginas.
Yeah, like even like on jump day, there'll be people that quit and do
no
everything.
Way.
Yeah.
Fuck. And how long is the training? Like how many months? Is it a month kind of thing?
It's only 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, because
that's still 3 weeks, and then you fucking waste it.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm like, hell no, I'm jumping out of this plane today.
Yeah, and it's bad too if you quit, because if you're going specifically to an airborne unit.
Yeah.
Like me, because of they'll be like, you showed up there, everyone's supposed to be airborne, and then you're not airborne. And it's like, what the hell?
So you're wasting the government's money. Pretty much, right?
I guess yes and no, but it's like that thing. I think it's like if you quit, I don't know about today now, but like back then, like you quit, you can't go back pretty much. Yeah. And all that.
It's wild. But so anyways, so to your first day jumping, what was that like?
Yeah. So I remember that day we got up, and I have like that, and I'll wake up with like that anxiety, I guess. Like damn, I'm about to do this. Like you're kind of scared. Yeah. Like damn. So I get dressed, put my boots on. I think we run. I think it's half a mile or 3/4 of a mile to the airfield.
You don't drive there?
Yeah, no, we ran there.
With your parachute in the back too?
No, you just run there because the parachute's already there.
Oh, that's right.
And then you go over there, get your parachute.
So you're gonna jump out of a plane, you better run your ass here.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, you get your parachute on, get inspected. Yeah. And you're waiting. I waited for hours because it's a lot of people that got jumped, and the plane comes back. Yeah. But then you finally get there, then like you're walking towards the plane, like shit, I'm really gonna do this. Like even me, it's like, man, I almost don't want to do this, but I'm not. I can't not do this.
Yeah, your punk ass is afraid of heights.
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. But like it's like, I'm not gonna quit and look like a bitch.
Yeah.
And then it's also like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what everybody else is thinking now too. Right?
Yeah, it's like, I pretty much like kind of force myself to do it. And like, get on the plane, sit down. Like damn. Okay, now it's going.
Oh, that's crazy.
We're up in the air, and I'm like, the first time I jumped, I was the second man out. I was supposed to be the first man, but for some reason they made me the second. For some reason I can't remember exactly why. I remember seeing the doors open too, and seeing the ground.
It's like a light, like, and it's like, does it do that?
No, it's I think the guys, they open the door, they go up.
Oh, it goes up.
Yeah.
I thought it went down.
Yeah, this is the guy that actually like manually opens it.
Okay.
There are lights. But yeah, because.
Like, what does it look like when you like first see and you hear the wind coming in? Like it's like a.
Yeah, it's kind of, it's wild. It's like your adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
It's like you're excited, scared, but you want to do it, but you don't want to do it.
He's like, dude, that's so crazy, jumping out of a fucking plane.
Yeah. Now I see my buddy. He's when we all finally get up, he's in front of me, like looking at the door, and they say don't look at the ground, like look straight ahead. And that's kind of, I still look at the ground, but but you gotta look straight ahead pretty much. Yeah. And so he goes, I'm holding my static line, run towards the jump master or walk towards him. He takes it, turn around, I'm like shit, jump out.
Oh my god, what is that? What is it like when as soon as your fucking foot leaves the plane?
Yeah, I swear it was like a vacuum. Like you jump out and it's like all this like force and air and shit. Like you're being sucked out of the plane pretty much. And it's so cool. It's like you're moving. You're like it's cool because I didn't do the actual skydiving because I did the static line to where the line pulls your chute out as you jump out. Oh, okay. And you have 6 seconds. And then my chute finally deploys, and then it's like once you're out, your chute's deployed. It's awesome. It's like it feels like you're floating pretty much. Wow. It's so cool. Like you're just up there in the air and you're looking around like, damn, this is awesome.
That's so crazy. And what are you thinking while you're in the air, while you're floating? It's like, you know, like what is it? What is that like when you're like mid? Like there's nothing. Like you're not anywhere near ground. You're not near the plane anymore.
For me, is I just looked around. I was like, yo, this is badass.
Wow, dude, that's such a cool experience that like nobody else can experience. You know.
And like you see people on the ground, they look like ants. Like I'm not even that high. It's only 1,200 feet.
Only.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so crazy. And then what is it like whenever you like finally touch ground?
No, it's actually like it's almost like peaceful when you're up there too.
Mm-hmm.
And you're floating down, but like once you realize you start going down further, like oh shoot, I gotta land properly.
Yeah.
So
do people like break their legs?
Yeah, actually, I think people in that cycle I went through, I think someone broke both their legs actually. Like someone when they were landing, like they flew into a Humvee also.
No way.
Yeah, no, like I saw that same Humvee in the morning. It looked normal.
Okay. You fucking fly into a car. Oh my god.
And then we get back later at the end of the day, and I see the windows are cracked. I'm like, what the hell?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Imagine being that fucking guy.
I mean, you can see it on YouTube too, or anywhere. Like just look up.
Pull that up.
Yeah, just look up.
Pull that up.
Just look up paratrooper flying into Humvee or something like that.
Oh my god, that's so fucking crazy. That's so wild. Oh my god. And like, and for you, like, what was that like when as soon as you hit the ground? Like, what is that?
It was pretty cool because like, you know, the way you land. But yeah, it's just like you do hit the ground pretty hard, but it's like it didn't hurt me or anything.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's just a cool feeling.
It's crazy. It's so wild. It's so wild, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a fucking breaking your legs.
Oh yeah.
How do you like? What breaks? Is it your knees break? Your ankle breaks? Like your shin break?
Nah, I guess it just depends.
Your
like,
pelvis?
Like I even remember because I had my foot fracture also, which it was healed by that time, but like it was one time, like the way I landed, I did feel a little bit of pain shoot into it. I was like, okay, this isn't bad. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
Nothing's coming up.
Paratrooper flies in a Humvee. It's just like Humvees dropping out of planes.
Or just look up airborne school accident, maybe Army airborne school accident.
Who's this?
Parachute dude lived.
4 years ago, when was this?
Yeah, that's what it's like.
That's what it's like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Some dude was tweaking.
Oh, that's a parachute failure. So his main chute didn't deploy properly.
How many chutes are in your bag? Like, you get two? That's it?
Yeah, you get one, your main one.
Yeah.
And then you'll have like the one on the small one on the front of you.
Yeah.
It's your reserve.
That's wild. That's crazy. That's crazy. What other crazy shit do you do out there? Or like during training? Cool guns?
Yeah, the 240 machine gun. That's my favorite gun.
Which one's that one?
It's the big machine gun. Well, it's not super big, but it's still handheld.
Yeah.
But it fires 7.62.
How does it like? What is it like?
It's like a 308, but it's like, you know.
Dog, you're saying all these numbers. I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
But I mean, yeah, you shoot it. You know, it's got that kick to it, and it just keeps on going.
Dude, that fuck. And then what is that? What, can you pull that up too?
Yeah, look up 240 Bravo.
240 Bravo.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's crazy. I remember you showing. I remember looking up a video about that, and like fucking tears through people, dude. Like.
And that's
fuck.
The Bravo is the old one. Like my unit, they have the newer ones. Because that weighs 27 pounds.
It's not that heavy.
No, we'll try carrying it around all day.
Is that it?
No, that's not it. That's an Uzi or something.
Who the fuck is this guy?
No, I know who that is, but.
There you go.
That's it.
Fuck, that thing was crazy.
Then they're gonna do that.
Oh my god. Dude, that is crazy.
Because there's a lighter version called the Lima, and it's got a titanium receiver on it, which makes it like 20 pounds. The barrel's a little bit shorter.
It's hard to walk with all the recoil, but this is a lot of fun.
Oh my god. Dude, it like explodes then. Holy shit.
So yeah, wait, you're just watching the video. Wait till you actually shoot one. Because when you actually shoot one, is when you realize these things are cool.
I mean, it just looks cool already, bro.
Yeah.
But I could only imagine, like, the sound. Like, he doesn't even have earplugs in. That motherfucker's, like, raw dogging that shit.
Yeah. No, you probably can't see him. He'd be deaf if he didn't have your earplugs in.
Oh.
Like, even I know from experience, like, my earplugs fell out one time.
No way.
And yeah, it was not nice. Yeah.
That's so crazy, man. That's so crazy. What else you got pulled up?
It's coming.
He's Scarface in the hoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wild. Like, ugh. And you said you saw the way those fucking zombies exploded? Like, they exploded.
There's something in there.
You think so? No way.
That-
Those
that-
bullets
that-
explode people, right?
No, there's something in something in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean there is explosive tip ammo,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's ever been used. Well, I mean maybe it has, but
But can a gun like that, like, shred somebody into pieces, pretty much?
I mean yeah, I can mess with one. Like even one of the books I was reading,
Mm.
I think it was in Iraq. There was a guy on a Humvee with one of those on top of the Humvee, and there's this one guy. Apparently they knew him. They get information about him.
Yeah.
And one day he was just acting weird. He pulls out a pistol and shoots one of their guys. And the guy on the Humvee, puts a 3-round burst and it destroys his head. His head's not there anymore.
But he was like a traitor, or what?
Yeah, it was like just some guy that they would get information from him. I guess about was it the Taliban in Iraq, or is it Al Qaeda? That's what it was. I'm pretty sure.
What is that? It's a hair dryer out there.
The hair dryer?
You want me to pause?
No, you don't have to
No,
pause.
I don't pause it.
You don't pause it. Is that?
Sounds like
That might be the laptop.
No, I just stopped.
Whatever the fuck it was. Anyways.
Yeah, I think it was Al Qaeda to get information through him about them.
Yeah.
And, like if he saw anything,
Mm.
but I guess apparently he was working with them too, and he's just acting weird. Like he just pulls out a pistol.
Imagine being a secret agent, like a double spy.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't kill the guy, but he got killed.
Well, I
he
think
shot someone
I think he did kill one of the guys
Oh.
too.
Fuck. Would you ever get into shit like that? Like after, like how long do you plan on being in whatever you're doing?
Right now, like I have 2.5 years left. Like
Mm.
I'm pretty dead set on just getting out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm kind of burnt out and done because I'm not exactly doing everything I want.
Mm.
And, I'm not jumping out of planes and shooting stuff like I was hoping to. And then, because that's the whole thing I joined. That's the whole reason I joined. Yeah. And I wanted to go to deploy somewhere, but we're not deploying anywhere. And unless I become like special forces,
You are special forces.
yeah, like none of that's gonna happen unless we go into another big war. Yeah.
Would you go to Ukraine?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I considered it even before coming here.
Really?
Because my options were, like, when I was 17, I knew, okay, I'm either going to join the Army here.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like, between Army and Marines.
Yeah.
But I chose Army because I wanted to go to airborne school.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was either French Foreign Legion.
Yeah.
Or go to Syria and join the YPG. Or go to Ukraine, join the Ukrainian Army or a militia over there.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, I just stayed here.
That's fucking crazy. That's so wild, man. So wild.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I kind of see you as like a cop, maybe, or like an FBI. You know, I think you could do it.
Because I've thought about going to Border Patrol also, or maybe DPS, like along the border.
Yeah.
Because over there it'd be a lot more fun because you're getting into action. Like same with DPS, because they'll do the same thing. They'll go out and chase people, and they got like that little section that's like, I think they're all technically Texas Rangers, but they got the cool section. But you need like 8 years experience to get there, like their little special operations part to where they'll.
Do they get paid well?
Oh yeah, they make like. So I think Border Patrol, they make more than I do right now. They make, even just starting off as a trainee, or maybe a little bit less, but you'll work your way up. But you'll make like, I think one of the guys I met, he makes like $120,000 a year. One of the Border Patrol guys.
Shit, I might have to cross onto the dark side.
Yeah. Same with DPS. I think eventually, they'll start making more money. Like you'll probably start off making like 40, 50, but you know it's gonna climb up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like,
and so,
because I didn't tell you how much I make either, do you?
I mean, do you want to say that? I mean, you could say.
Oh, I guess beep it out. But yeah,
Okay.
I make like $1,000 a month now.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Why do you think I was buying all this stuff?
Oh my god!
That's why I got a new car.
Fuck! What the fuck? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Kind of makes me a little bit mad.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's a lot of money.
But even like I was telling you, like the people that run the camp.
Hey,
also,
ladies, he's single. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I for sure plan on like extending to stay there another year.
You're saving money, right?
Yeah. Well,
What are you planning to do after this then? Like, what is your move then?
yeah, because like the only reason, because you know I don't like Houston. Like this place is overpopulated.
Too many beaners.
It's like
Too many colored folk.
like when I go into the city, like I don't know, it's just the environment. It just drains me. Like not all the time, but like I remember like even like when we was like a little kid and we used to go to like Lakewood Church. I remember like coming back.
Joel Osteen.
Yeah, I hated
that crazy fuck.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that
such a crazy place.
Yeah, fuck
oh my
that guy.
God. Anyways, continue.
Like I remember just leaving the city, like half the day was gone. So I just remember just feeling drained.
Yeah, it can be a little draining, especially driving fucking traffic around here. But
yeah, like the only thing like I'd want to come back to here is my civilian job because it's actually a pretty good job. Because like I work in the shop.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's 4 days a week and the rest is overtime.
That's cool. And like, what's I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. It's just I'm still boggled by how much you make. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Like, ah! But that's dope. I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But now I understand like how you have all these fucking guns, dude. Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. That's wild. But I don't know. Like how do you like and how do you enjoy this? Like, do you enjoy what you do out in any way? Like, you find any type of enjoyment? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I find it fun just even be out in the trucks and like, you know, also like, cause I like it, but I don't like it. Cause like, sometimes I know I'm being paid to literally do nothing but watch YouTube. Cause like there'll be nothing happening, and we'll just be sitting in a truck, and then like, that's what you got to do. Like, sit around, look, see if anything looks weird.
yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
Let's say there's a young lad out there that wants to join and do what you do. How do you do it? How do you start off?
I mean, so this either the way I did it, which I don't recommend anymore. I mean, you can do it.
Yeah. You go from the capital.
Yeah, because like even like I told you, I was supposed to be kicked out for not getting the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
But I'm staying in now because they reversed that.
Yeah, talk about that real quick first.
Yeah, so
what was
like,
that all about?
So I remember like they started offering the vaccine like, was it like a year and a half or 2 years ago maybe? I was like, okay, well, it's not required. I'm not gonna get a vaccine that I don't have to get.
Yeah.
And if they do make it, I was pretty dead set on just getting it. And like as the time went on, because you know I was kind of screwed over for a good amount of time, like not doing anything. I was stuck in that one spot.
Yeah.
So that kind of just like drove me more to not wanting to get it, because like they're just pissing me off. And I started like seeing like a bunch of people having health problems from getting it, and some people like dying and stuff.
Do people really die from that shit?
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna find it on Google, but like, yeah, apparently just people dying from it, and they have like cardiac problems and stuff.
Really? Where do you find some information like that?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go
To the dark side.
yeah, different browsers or
Reddit.
yeah. I mean, even like if you go on like certain
I don't hear anything about people dying.
like even certain Instagram pages will show you, like even thing is for me, cause like you'll hear about like random soldiers just dying, like 17 to 22.
Like cardiac stuff? Like, why do they die?
Yeah, just like stuff like that. Like I've heard like I think one girl like our age. I think she's like 21. I think she went home. She was just taking a shower, and she like never came out, and they find her dead just in the shower.
Imagine dying in the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
like,
sucks.
Yeah, and like you gotta think like they just rolled out this vaccine, and
Yeah, and people are like, it's like, what the fuck's in it?
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is the vaccine?
Yeah, because people they just get it. And, there's not a whole lot of testing or anything done about it.
Yeah.
And, like what else would it be? Like what 21-year-old just randomly dies like that? And they,
Well, I
you
mean,
gotta think that they just got that vaccine.
It's a good point. Yeah, I mean, who knows what else? Like, 'cause you really don't know what other people are doing. Like, they could probably be doing like fucking crazy ass drugs. Is there a lot of drugs that people? What is the relationship with drugs and the army? Like, do people do drugs in the army?
You're not supposed to, but yeah, people do sneak around it.
Really?
But I mean, I'm pretty sure like generally like it's kind of controlled, and they're not doing like a crazy amount to it like where they're gonna die.
Yeah, because they used to fucking give dudes cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like issued.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, there was that.
But anyways, back to how do you get into this? Like, how do you get into what you do?
Yeah, for me, like I just went to the recruiter and I was like, hey, I want airborne infantry. Now I want to do all the cool shit. It's like, I got you. I'm gonna put you in the best unit you can get in.
Okay.
And then like I just went through.
I want to do all the cool shit.
Yeah, and I did the 22-week cycle of becoming an infantryman through basic and all that.
Yeah.
Which I was there longer. I was there a whole year because I broke my foot.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go through all the training, and then I went to airborne school.
Yeah.
Came back and go to your unit, pretty much. But then there's also the other ways. Like you could just go to join border patrol, and there's DPS, and maybe there's other things you can do.
Yeah.
You just gotta research what you want. I think. Yeah, some of these DPS you might need some college for. I think you only need like so many credits. I don't think you actually need a degree.
Like an associate's or something like that.
Yeah, I think even DEA, you might need a bachelor's. I think.
Yeah. What are the things you should avoid? Like things that like you're like, oh, this is like, don't do this, or like,
Yeah, I think it's like what I've learned, because I was like, for a while, I think I kind of fell into I feel like the military, like law enforcement, is almost like a trap. Because you'll be in so long, and then they teach you, and like you're kind of just stuck in there, that spot where like you're a soldier or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's all you think you are, and then you get out, and you don't know what to do, and then you have trouble like doing whatever you're doing. Because for me, it was like, oh, I'm doing all this cool stuff. Okay, now I'm in a tire shop changing tires, and I'm bored as fuck. And yeah, that was the thing for me.
Gotcha.
It's like I didn't know how to go back to that.
No.
So it's like you kind of got to figure out what you want after that. It's like a learning thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Like something it doesn't affect a lot of people that much, but
fuck it.
yeah, like you just gotta figure out your own thing. Even like people that are getting out, like I think like your last year, I think you really like your whole time while you're in. You should be figuring out little things that you like, and then like try to learn the skills that you can learn. Like even something simple like lock picking, I think is a good thing, because you can just pick locks wherever pretty much. And now you're learning that, and maybe it's something you like, and you get out and then you become a locksmith. But like that's a pretty like important job too. Yeah.
Being a locksmith, that's crazy, because like I mean, I know people that, you know, you leave your fucking keys in their car. Like, I've never done that, but I've met people that have done that shit. And, like, you know, you got to call a dude. And, yeah, that's pretty important.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, simple little jobs like that. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. And what other things can you do? Like, what's I don't know. Something you do.
Yeah. And, like, what you talking about, like, I guess, like, the cool guy side of stuff?
Yeah, what's the cool shit? Talk about the cool shit.
I mean, like...
Let's talk about cool things here.
Special forces?
Yeah.
I mean, because I've considered that, too. If I decide to stay in somehow, maybe I'll try out for it. But it's like, for me, it'd be a bit less. But it's a 2-year pipeline to actually make it to a team. But... because I think I would have like 7 months off of it.
Yeah.
Because I already went to jump school too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd still do a good amount of stuff. Like you're gonna go through SEER school, it's like survival, evasion, resistance, escape, which is kind of like that. You'll be like alone, like you'll be tortured and stuff. But there's also like the other stuff like you're gonna do like
tortured and shit.
Yeah, you'll be at school. You'll be tortured to an extent, in a way. It's like if you were captured.
What?
Yeah. I don't know about like waterboarding and stuff, but like I think they'll probably like lock you up in a small box for a while.
Fuck that, I'm claustrophobic, dude. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, waterboarding's crazy. I've been waterboarded before. That shit's painful.
I got waterboarded like 2 weeks ago for fun. Because I was at a party.
That shit sucks, bro. Being waterboarded is not cool.
Well, it's not fun, but it's like it's fun. But
what is that like? Tell me your experience of being waterboarded.
Oh, I remember the first time I got waterboarded.
Damn,
it was actually
multiple times.
No, it was only twice.
Oh, still, it's crazy.
The second time was more fun. But it was like while I was.
Are you
injured.
getting like a handy this next time or what?
First time I was still injured.
Yeah.
And my buddies they're like, I was like in my bed sleeping.
Yeah.
I wasn't really sleeping. I was still awake. But
Yeah.
I was like trying to sleep. My buddy like walks up behind my bunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Hey, Vincent." He puts a freaking pillow sheet or cover over my head. They tie me up and like put me on this like little workout bench and like drag me to the showers. And then they put me in the showers and turned the water on.
Were you like laughing? Like I'd be crying, dude. I'd be shitting myself.
I was like, because I wanted it to happen. And I was like,
freak.
Yo, this is cool. Like I resisted for a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, no, I'm just gonna let this happen.
Oh my god.
And they finally did it, and then like obviously they see that like I'm not doing as well for a minute.
It's like, oh shit, he's actually dying.
Yeah. And they finally get me out. Like that was pretty cool.
So what about your second time?
And the second time, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We're at this little party for my buddy. He's like leaving as a prior Marine. And now I think I was outside smoking a cigarette with the other buddy. And he just like walks out. He's about to do the same thing. It's like, okay, cool. Who are we waterboarding right now? Because we're kind of drunk too.
Yeah.
It's like, we're doing that? I'll do it. Let's go. They're like, hey, wait, you actually serious? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And we go inside and they're like, hey, we got sacrifice.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't as forced either. So like, I just put a towel over my face and I like lay down in the shower.
Shit, I get like when they did it to me, they kind of fucking pitcher of water and just like, oh my god, I hated it so much. What is like social culture over there? Like how do you make friends? What having a group of friends? Like what is it like?
I don't know, for me, because like I didn't really do much, and like part of it is like because I thought I was getting kicked out. Yeah. I was like, okay, whatever, I'm only gonna be here for like 2 or 3 months and I'll be out, which didn't happen. Because like I didn't even drink or anything like the first months. I pretty much just went to work, kind of hung out a little bit, stayed in my room, kind of explored a little bit. And it was like I remember like I actually started hanging out with people, like going out and stuff, and I started getting like more known with work and all that. Like I think like the first time I was going to drop off my laundry, and then like as I walk out, two of my buddies are out there with a case of beer. Like, hey man, you gonna go drink with us? I was like, all right, sure, let's go.
And then go out to your alcoholism started.
Yeah. And when we go out to the bar, but like, yeah, once I was like started hanging out more with them, pretty much. Like, yeah, you just kind of like make friends there.
Yeah. You want some more?
No, I'm good for now.
Can I get some more?
Yeah, go for it.
Whiskey. Anyways,
yeah, you just kind of like make friends there, and you start meeting more people in a way, I guess.
Yeah. Has
Like
it helped
you-
you become like more social? Like,
I guess in a way,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause like even like my other buddy who lives in Laredo,
yeah.
like it kind of annoys you too, cause like all of our days off, like it's almost like every other time, like they want to like go out and drink or whatever. It's like, dude, like relax. I want to relax a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Like, I know people that go out every fucking weekend.
Yeah.
How do you go out every weekend, bro?
Because you know it's a 3-3 schedule for me. It's 3 days working and 3 off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like almost like more than a week. for-
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Just fucking partying and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, like, you know, we'll hang out in our pits, you know, we'll have our little cookouts. But yeah, we have little cookouts and stuff.
That's cool.
And, you know, like,
Little barbecues.
yeah, because
I think of like Forrest Gump. You know,
Mm.
they're all like shirtless and everything. And they're like throwing beer cans around. And they play Fortunate Son and
Mm.
shit.
Because even like I said, like that one party I was at,
Mhm.
where I got waterboarded.
Yeah.
Because well, it's not his house. I think it's his girl's house.
Yeah.
Because he was living over there with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, they got little apartments and stuff.
That's cool.
And it's like them, because like, and I told you, like New Year's, we went to their ranch.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like shooting our guns up in the air too.
That's so dangerous, bro. That's so crazy how people shoot up in the fucking air, man.
Yeah.
That's wild.
'Cause that's the thing too. That was almost kind of like how I wouldn't say like, 'cause I still like stay like within them, but like that's how I met more people.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was her. I think it was her cousin. It was her dad that owns the ranch,
Mm.
and then we went out there, and that's how I met I guess her dad and all that. But yeah, you know, I think like there was a couple other friends of my buddy. You know, we went out to some club in Laredo.
What's the partying in Laredo like?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends where you go to, because like
I feel like there's like an old MILFs there. That's all that there is.
no,
It's not that bad. What is that? What's in Laredo? Like,
no, because there's like downtown. It's almost kind of like the whole street.
Mhm.
I guess like it reminded me of Bourbon Street.
okay.
I guess, but not. No, I said it wasn't like too crazy, but you know, there's like all the bars and like little clubs there.
Yeah.
And we go to this other place. It's called 360. It's, you know, it's a little bar patio.
Mm-hmm.
They have like music and you can go dance there or whatever.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, they got like, I think there's one country bar I haven't been to yet. Yeah.
It's neat. Where we at? How we looking?
We at 111.
111. Well, I mean, what else you want to talk about? Tell me what you want to talk about.
Now we did kind of spin off. I think we were talking about cool guy stuff.
Cool guy stuff.
Yeah, I was talking about
Let's talk
special
about cool
forces
guy
for a little bit. Yeah.
Tell me about
there's-
cool guy stuff.
There's those guys. There's the Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like after all the training I did, that's the other training you do. Like there's selection to get to that. But yeah, I know there's the hard schools like Rangers. Like generally you'll go to RASP, which is
What was RASP?
It's Ranger Assessment Selection Program,
Mm-hmm.
which is you're gonna do a bunch of FTXs. You're gonna be like messed with a lot. You're not gonna get a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
And I think like eventually like towards like the middle or 3/4 of the way through, you'll learn like a lot more better techniques. Like you'll learn pistols a lot more.
Yeah.
All that stuff on shooting. I know like the old way they would do it, how it's supposed to go, like, you know, like imagine like 2009, like a guy would go through all that, and then they'd get to the Ranger Battalion, you know, they'd do some training there, and then they would deploy, then they'd come back, and then they go to Ranger School, which is like another hard school, which is kind of the same thing. It's like a big field training exercise. You're out in the field, you're not sleeping much.
Mm-hmm.
Now you do all that, and then you go back. And it used to be like you would deploy like every year. Like there would be longer deployments, but
Like Afghanistan and shit.
yeah, but you do like a 3 months deployment.
Yeah.
And then you go back, train, do all that, do whatever you do, then yeah, deploy again the next year.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, because I remember there's one of the recruiters, or he's not exactly a recruiter, but he was trying to get people to go in.
Yeah.
But he has been in for 8 years, and it's like, oh yeah, I've deployed 7 times out of the 8 years I've been in.
Oh, that's crazy. That's so wild. I would hate to be married and then deployed. Like that's that like fuck.
Yeah,
Like that's.
I remember he was talking about that too, because I think he had like a couple kids and a wife. It's like
your wife's like getting railed by some dude, and you're fucking out there shooting like Arabs and shit.
Yeah,
That
like,
fucking sucks, bro.
it's
I think about that scene in Jarhead, or is it Jughead?
Yeah,
Where
Jarhead.
like they send the porno to the guy. And it's like his wife getting fucked by some dude.
Dude,
That's such a hard fucking like. That's so crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that he was talking about that. It's like, yeah, you might be worried about some of you have families. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it didn't. It worked out for me. That's what he said pretty much.
Like fuck. Like I could just imagine, bro. And then the guy just finds out and like wakes up every morning and just like fuck. Like
Yeah, like hey, you can't even control it. It's fucked up.
that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, man. And like you, like that. I bet that's why like a lot of like people like kill themselves too, or like they get like become homeless too, because it's just like the depression after that.
Yeah.
You know, like.
I guess some of that too. I think it's like an accumulation of multiple things.
Yeah.
And even like I told you like earlier too, like transitioning from doing, maybe cool stuff or your lifestyle
to like boring shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like I feel like living my life compared to jumping out of planes was like. It's like fuck. I don't want to do that either. Like. Yeah. That sucks.
It's even me now, because like I think I've learned a lot to just. I think I've like humbled myself to where like, okay, this is like a small section.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be the same later on. You just got to deal with it and move on and find something else different.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just like it's like that fucking thing where it's like there's a good and bad consequence to every thing you do.
Yeah. Even me too, because like I saw it with school too. Because like I knew like I wasn't gonna go to school like after high school, but like like I felt like I was there so long. Just like, what else do you know?
Yeah.
Because all you know is school.
Yeah.
So long, and once you get out, it's like, okay, what do you do now?
Yeah. And that real life shit is no joke, man. Yeah. What is it like? What exactly are you feeling like? I want to know. Like, what to me, it's like what I don't understand is like, how do military people become homeless? Like, is it a mental thing where they just like get out and they don't claim any of the benefits, or like?
Maybe. I just think it's like, and I think a lot of those people aren't actually military. I think they'll just write that stuff on signs, just to make it look like they get more money. But yeah, I mean, it can be a lot of things. I think some people actually, they just choose to be homeless. But it could just be like, even finding work too, because like me, even just being an infantryman. Yeah. You can't, like that job just doesn't apply a lot to a lot of jobs.
Normal shit.
Yeah, even if you're going into law enforcement, like it still doesn't really apply to law enforcement that much. Really? Yeah.
I feel like it does. It's crazy.
It does, but it doesn't in a way. But it's just like that saying. It's like you're almost kind of like you might not always have time to learn something else, and you're kind of stuck with whatever your job market is. And then maybe like you also like even like someone like me, like he doesn't do good in school and he can't stand like I guess sitting there and learning stuff. Yeah, I get you like gets antsy and shit. Yeah, because like I was so burnt out in school.
Yeah, and then you get tired of like pretending too, like pretending to be someone you're not, or like pretending to be happy. Yeah. Like a lot of those people are liars. Like you're lying. Like stop lying to yourself, dude. Like I feel like vegans too. Yeah. Like y'all guys are fucking lying. Y'all know y'all miss bread. Y'all know y'all miss fucking meat. Have you seen that guy that dude that has no arms, no legs? He's like a motivational speaker, and it's so funny because like he talks about like being happy where he is and everything like that, and you gotta be okay with whatever you have, which like makes sense obviously, but like, come on, bro. You don't really feel that way. How about you wake up every morning and it's like, fuck! Like, I wish I had arms!
Someone's gotta wipe your ass.
Yeah, like, how does he take shits? Pull him up. Yeah. Pull him up. I want to see this guy.
If you're gonna pull him up, I gotta go piss first.
Alright, yeah. Break time.
Oh yeah, but even this you can dry fire, but it won't damage it.
Really? I'm scared of doing that. Oof. Terrifying. Let's see this guy.
This guy. Good gracious.
Imagine getting through your busy day without hands or hands. Picture your life without the ability to walk, care for your basic needs, or even embrace the ones you love. How would it be? Miserable, right? Meet Nicholas James Vujicic.
Our life, I see as an opportunity. This circumstance, there's got to be something good. No arms, no legs. No worries, mate.
You fucking liar.
Any medical explanation or warning, Nick was born in 1982 in Melbourne, Australia, without arms and legs. Even his mother at first refused to see him when the nurse held him in front of her. But she eventually accepted the condition and understood it as a God's plan for her son. Nick's early days were gruesome. Throughout his childhood, he not only dealt with the typical challenge of school and adolescence, but he also struggled with depression and loneliness. He was so ridiculed and tormented in school that at the age of 8, he even attempted to drown himself and end his life for good.
We talked about that the other day.
He questioned the purpose of life, or if he even had a purpose. On the other hand, his parents never gave up on him. They were very supportive. In all his days of hardship, Nick and his family kept believing in one thing and one thing only, that is God. As he grew up, Nick decided to focus on his abilities rather than his disabilities. He started doing great in high school with his newly gained confidence. Nick was elected captain of McGregor State in
I feel so bad. You know, hopefully...
How would it be?
I was actually thinking about that, like...
hopefully, like, I wish that guy was born, like, in, like, 30, 47, you know? When they have, like, robotic arms. Just being, like, a robot. Like, having robotic legs and arms and shit. You know? Like, being a cyborg.
I was
the world's first cyborg.
Yo, I heard you say that. I was thinking you were, like... like in the past, like as they saw that, I was thinking that they might kill him back in the past.
Yeah, yeah, they would have killed that dude in the past.
I was thinking, I was having this conversation with a buddy, and like, remember I said in the chat, I was like, imagine how much better the world would be if the Nazis won.
Why?
Well, I was thinking because like, well, I was kind of joking, but I was just, you know I just said,
kind of joking
because I just say like random stuff to like,
I know.
But apparently what he was saying, like, you know, we wouldn't have a ton of diseases, and like cause imagine, you know, if you had leukemia, concentration camp.
Whoa.
COVID, concentration camp.
Yeah.
Because if you did stuff like that, like, I mean, yeah, you might be like wasting a bunch of people, but like you're killing all the diseases and stuff.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. Yeah, like people that have AIDS, you just like off them.
Yeah. You'd have like a perfect species, or
that's that's so crazy. But I mean, it's like you're not wrong, but you're also like sadistically right. Like, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing like North Korea.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause like you see some people. I know those people are like malnourished and stuff, so I feel like they don't do that.
Oh, maybe I don't know. But yeah, that motherfucker, they would have definitely killed that dude. They probably would have like wrapped him around, like caught him on fire, like put like tar on him and shit, and launched him in a catapult. Yeah, they fucked up shit, dude. Fucked up shit. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy shit, man. What do you think? Do we wrap this up?
Sure, I'm down.
All right. Successful episode 20.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, everybody.
Hell yeah.
Adios.
Yo. On that.